way from Pittsburgh, the Waynesburg, Pennsylvania native, 8th year in Chapel Hill, 4-time All-American wrestling for John Smith at Oklahoma State. Keith Gavin over in eastern Pennsylvania, Factoryville, PA. What a job he has done. Year 6 here at Pitt, the school where he won a national championship back in 2008. 197 is where we are going to start. It was North Carolina's choice. They won the flip. And the Tar Heels say, let's send out Max Shaw. His opponent will be Nino Bonaccorsi. 2-time defending ACC champion Bonaccorsi, known for his offense. The 4-time NCAA qualifier to try to get Pitt rolling tonight against the redshirt sophomore. A homecoming for Max Shaw as he gets to wrestle in the city that he grew up.
And immediately you got to wonder, coming on a homecoming, first match, are the nerves there? But these guys have been wrestling for a while, so they shouldn't be too nervous.
It's go time when you look at Max Shaw, the NCAA qualifier 2 years ago. He missed out last season.
Well, we're seeing good hand fight, clubbing, trying to just feel their opponent out, seeing how they're reacting. We call these little data moves, just collecting data to see what's going to happen moving forward.
Bonaccorsi so close to winning a national championship a couple of years ago. Had the great run, won his first 4 matches at nationals as the number 6 seed, 36-7. He's always had the high volume, the big arsenal of offense.
You're right, but he's also said that because he's gotten a little bigger, he's become a little more selective. He can't shoot as much as he did when he's a 184-pounder.
Shaw trying to find a leg, unable to do so. Approaching the halfway point of this first period, no score. Opening weight tonight, first place on the line in the ACC.
Starting to wonder, what made Coleman Scott decide to start at 197, where you're going against a national finalist as the first match.
And we weren't sure who North Carolina would roll out tonight. Shaw has the experience. You see Bonaccorsi take a shot. Cade Loud, redshirt freshman, has also got some reps of late. So they still have open competition here when you look at it from the Tar Heel perspective. Out of bounds they go. Scott watching intensely, hoping his troops can get off to a quick start tonight.
Max Shaw's done a good job of holding position, staying right in there, hand fighting with Nino, but Nino's starting to shoot a little more.
Fingers.
So now Nino's got that single. He shot double, now he's got the single in. He's getting what's called caught, chasing behind. He's starting to reach to get the takedown. He's going to try and lift that leg up and reach across for the far ankle. There's the control right there. Typical Nino Bonaccorsi. Went for a double, got a good sprawl by Shaw, locked the single, and reached across for the double.
Bonaccorsi gets the takedown, and now with 24 seconds, let's see if Shaw can figure out a way to get out from underneath.
It is important that Shaw try to get some points on the board.
But a real explosive start underneath by Shaw. Bonaccorsi.
He had efficiency to keep that lead. He had the 4 fingers kind of bent in the back.
2001.
Corsi taking away the ankle. He knows just how much time's left, and he will ride out Shaw. A late takedown. And Pitt goes into the second period on top, 2-0. Take a look at the rankings here in the ACC. Bonaccorsi headlining the pack. The big, tall Isaac Trumbull ranked 9th. And then Andy Smith, who has improved, and Michael Batista trying to get things done in Charlottesville.
Those are some good wrestlers at 197 for the ACC.
Shaw, a wrestling family. His father, Christian, wrestled at Clarion. Bonaccorsi is away quickly. 11 seconds in, he gets the escape.
Now, Sean, this is an important part of the match. because if Shaw gets a takedown from UNC, he closes the gap, obviously. But if Nino gets the points here and scores, then he can start looking for bonus points.
Long-range shot by Bonaccorsi. Shaw jumping on the front headlock, keeping his toes in bounds, working near the edge. And now the momentum carries both wrestlers out.
So let's see if Nino goes back to that double. He goes double, and when he can't get the double, he easily goes to the single, and he's very efficient finishing from a single. The one thing he's doing, he's pushing. He's pushing the action. And Max Shaw hasn't done a good job of exposing himself, meaning just at least attempting a shot. Nino has been the one that's more offensive. Max Shaw's got a circle. His back is to the outside. That's not good optics to the official saying, look, we see one guy just pushing, and there's the stall call. Right on cue.
Just as they tag Shaw with the stall, Bonaccorsi fired. Similar position near the edge. Shaw trying to stick in the whizzer. Bonaccorsi's so crafty in these positions, and he latches up the two. Similar spot to what we saw in the first period.
Bonaccorsi has gone to a double. When he has not hit the double, he goes to a single on his opponent's right leg, and he uses his length to reach across to the far ankle. So let's take a look. So here it is. Takes another shot. He gets a stall call. There's the double. He can't get both legs, so take one leg. And then he just starts to reach over and crunches the hips to get the takedown.
Bonaccorsi starting to create a little separation now. Shaw into a stand-up and then dig his way out of trouble, and they go tumbling down right off the mat where the hardwood is underneath.
That was a hustle play by Nino Bonaccorsi, because I thought Max Shaw was about to get out, but Nino just chased him down and still staying on top. Once again, Max Shaw has to try and score a point here. Keep it close.
Bottom man set, cover. Give me a nice pause. 1001. 1001.
Bonaccorsi patiently waiting to see what Shaw does underneath. Does not look like Max Shaw can get anything generated, so Bonaccorsi's just going to swallow up the waist, cuts out the ankle, flattens him out, and it's all Nino Bonaccorsi through the first couple of periods.
And so here's the stand-up, and it looks like Max Shaw was just about to get out, but look at that, just a hustle play right there by Nino Bonaccorsi. Yeah, that's what we saw there. That's called a hustle play.
Talked about this being a homecoming for Max Shaw. He attended Thomas Jefferson High School here in Pittsburgh, and he talked about just so many wonderful memories as a Jaguar. His success both on the gridiron and also on the wrestling mat. First TJ wrestler in 25 years to win a Western PA title.
Now,
he's in a buzzsaw here tonight, though.
Nino Bonaccorsi has gone to that ankle, and you hear the official counting to 5, and then Nino breaks it. But if he keeps going to it, the official can say you're stalling.
One red neutral.
All right, Rock, let's start talking bonus point opportunities for Pitt. Obviously, with the cut there by Bonaccorsi, he's thinking about a possible major decision or a technical fall, which has implications for the team score tonight.
Bonus points are important in any match, but in a match where you go for first place in the conference, they mean that much more. Bonus points are when you win by at least 8 points to 14 points, and your team gets an additional point. So instead of getting 3 points, you'll get 4 points. So Nino Bonaccorsi's here. He's trying to score to make the gap an 8-point decision. Max Shaw has got a circle. His back is to the outside, and Nino's back is to the inside. And he's continuing to push forward. That's exactly what Max has to do. Circle, but he can't go back to the mat. He's got to continue to circle. And what does Nino have to do? Nino has to keep shooting. He goes right back to that single. And this is exactly where Nino is very good. He's going to keep the hip, and now he's hooked it. Covers the hip again, another takedown.
Keep in mind, he has riding time over a minute, so he knows he's going to need another takedown. You see him waiting
And look at Coleman Scott. He's right in his wrestler's ear. He said, look, you cannot give up bonus points. You got to wrestle. You can hear him say, wrestle. It's so important. So important that Max Shaw show himself and continue to wrestle. But Nino says, let's go to our feet, meaning let's go neutral. I'll give up a point because I believe I can get another takedown.
So he is looking for the takedown here in the closing 25 seconds to possibly pick up the additional team point for Pitt. He is in on the low leg. Waterfall position over the top goes Shaw.
That's a good position for Shaw to stay right between the legs. No control yet. It's just eating up clock. He's got to stay right in the middle. Looking, he's holding on. Good job by Max Shaw to hold on here. Nino is trying to get the head across. Is that a takedown? Is that a takedown? No takedown. No control there. So, Max Shaw held it to a regular decision. So that's just a 3-point decision as opposed to Nino Bonaccorsi getting a major decision.
Bonaccorsi remains perfect this year, running his record to 11-0.
Nino Bonaccorsi was doing what he was supposed to do, and that's score. Shoot for 2 legs. If I can't get 2 legs, I'll get 1 leg. And he is like a dog with a bone when he gets that single leg. Relentless. Shoots in. Shoots for the double. I can't get 2 legs. So I'm going to now grab 1 leg and cut the corner.